I think a lot of us are currently trying to build things we've never built before. And the scary part is sometimes there's no blueprint. That's exactly what I went to learn about at Lagos Business School at a conference on leading without a blueprint, where Mrs. Owen Omogiafob, President and Group CEO of Transcorp PLC, and Professor Yemi Osibanjo, former Vice President of Nigeria, shared their perspectives on leading when there are no proven models to follow. So the first lesson is, you may not have a blueprint, but you need a compass. This is from Professor Yemi Osibanjo. When there's no proven model to follow, you still need something guiding your decisions. Your purpose and values become your compass. You need to be clear about where you're going and what you stand for. So the key thought is, no blueprint doesn't mean no direction. Lesson 2. Know where you are going, even if you don't know exactly how you'll get there. This is from Mrs. Owen. She used the example of a pilot: aviate, navigate, communicate. A pilot doesn't just get into a plane and start flying randomly. There's a destination. The same way, as a leader, you need a vision. Write it down, make it tangible. Give the people you are leading something they can look toward and identify with. You may not have the entire route figured out, but you need clarity about the destination. Lesson 3. Your people are your greatest resource. This is from Mrs. Owens and also a panel session. Leadership isn't just about achieving results, it's about leading people toward those results. Mrs. Owen emphasized taking care of your people, while the panel highlighted understanding people, empathy, respect, trust, and building meaningful relationships. And I love this distinction made by Mrs. Owen. A leader's job is to motivate people to deliver results. It's not the leader's job to personally deliver every result. So learn your people, develop them, trust them, take care of them. The fourth lesson, you don't have to be the smartest person in the room. So this is from the panel and Professor Osibanjo. One of the panel lessons was to say yes to opportunities even when you can't personally do everything required, and then find someone who can do it well. That connects beautifully with what Professor Osibanjo thinks about being humble in what you know and disciplined in pursuing what you don't know. Leadership doesn't mean having all the answers. Sometimes leadership also means knowing who to bring to the table. Lesson 5. Communicate, communicate, communicate. This is from Mrs. Owens and the panel session. Not just when things are going well, when things are bad too, we need to communicate. People need clarity about where you are going, what you expect and what you value, and what is happening. And as a leader, you also have to learn how to communicate your values, not just hold them privately. Lesson 6. When there's no model, experiment, don't drift. This is from Professor Osibanjo and the panel session. This one is probably one of the biggest lessons from the whole conference. Not having a blueprint doesn't mean you sit around waiting for certainty. Experiment, try, learn, adapt. Things are changing constantly, and there are actually a lot of opportunities inside uncertainty, but you have to be willing to recognize them and adapt. Lesson 7. Build yourself while you're building the vision. This is from Mrs. Owens and the panel. Mrs. Owens emphasized developing the company